Hi, this is Takashino from JLJ, Just Love Japan. Today I just want to share with you behind the scenes stories of Toyo Kasei. As as you are a member of JLJ or JBJ in the past, I've been talking about Toyo Kasei a lot. I love that company, really, really, I love it, and just talked about the history of Toyo Kasei a little bit before, but I just want to take that, and also to feature Toyo Kasei. I just want to show you some of the the records, I mean the reissues of Riverside, and I think Riverside and the Prestige one, Prestige reissue. The albums that I want to show you today are like this one, Book Arvin, the setting the pace on the originally it was on the Prestige label, right? And this one, two albums are the Blue Mitchell. This one is a Blue Soul and the other is a Big Six. And all of these records, Riverside, I mean these are Riverside, right? Riverside and the Prestige, I think they are great albums. I love them too. And the reissues are called VIJJ series by the Victor Music Japan. And as you know, Victor Music has been reissuing Riverside and the Prestige, a lot of titles, as you know, like SMJ series, BIJ series, and the PJ series in the early 70s and even before. And these ones are relatively later years, like the early 90s, 91, 92, around that time. And as you know, and as I have already talked about, during that time, 90s, early 90s, most of the, I mean, not most, sorry, all the major music companies, including Victor Music Japan, King Record, Toshiba EMI, Warner Pioneer, all those big companies, stopped manufacturing analog records because of the CD era. The sales of the records went down drastically, and they gave up their own pressing facilities. So at that time in the early 90s, there was no pressing factory in Japan, apart from only one company, Toyo Kasei. Toyo Kasei was the only one cutting and pressing analog records. And Toyo Kasei did cut and pressed these BIJJ series as well. And as you know, the pressing quality and also the sound quality of Toyo Kasei at that time, very good. And I already talked about the the Blue Note reissue series, BSTPLP by Toshiba EMI in the early 90s. Yeah, their quality, I mean the pressing quality and also the sound quality are just amazingly superb. Yeah, as you know, because I have already talked about it many times. And at the same time, I think Toshiba EMI at that time, I think sparked the other major companies like Victor Music Japan, right, to do the same. So I think so. That's what I guess. That's why Victor Music Japan also produced and reissued these VIJJ series in the early 90s. And amazingly, they reissued many titles, Riverside, Prestige, yeah, and some contemporary titles with the VIJJ series. And all those titles and pressing sound quality are just amazing, superb. And surely, Toyo Kasei did a great job. So that's Toyo Kasei. And I was just, touched by the, interview of the founder of Toyo Kasei, called Mr. Shigeharu Hagihara. He is the owner and the founder of the company, Toyo Kasei. But he already passed away some years ago. But I just found an article, interview, saying that during that time, very very difficult time of the CD era. Of course, their sales, pressing, cutting, because there was no job at that time. All the major companies, were just going to the CD, and Toyo Kasei was not making CD or DVD at all, just analog records only. Starting from 1959, that's the time Mr. Hagiwara founded the company Toyo Kasei. So since that time, 1959, Toyo Kasei was not manufacturing anything apart from analog records. So they just concentrated on the production of the vinyl records. So the sales went down, in the late 80s and up to the 90s. And senior people at the company just started worrying about the company's existence, because the sales went down drastically. And they came to talk with the owner, the founder, Mr. Hagiwara. Boss, we cannot continue like this. Maybe we need to think about another thing other than concentrating on the analog records. But what he said to them at that time is just amazing. He told them, if there is any need, only one person, one team asked to press only one record, I will not stop that. Yeah, if there is any need from the market, we will not stop producing the analog records. That's what he told them. And I think he had a strong passion about the analog record production. And those senior people were just touched by the the founder, Mr. Hagiwara. And okay, boss, we just hang on, and we just try every way possible to to continue with this business. So that's what they did. And for many years, from 90s up to, I think, 2018, what I can remember, until the Sony Music founded a new analog production facility in Shizuoka Prefecture here in Japan. Toyo Kasei was the only company manufacturing analog records here in Japan, in all Asia, I think, as well. So, I just salute that Mr. Hagiwara, the founder of Toyo Kasei, and that's why I love Toyo Kasei. And what is happening right now is just amazing. Toyo Kasei has been growing drastically. I just found an article saying that their sales just skyrocketed within 10 years now. 10 times more than before. You see? But if that founder at that time, during the difficult time, stopped manufacturing the analog records, maybe, these great reissues, like B.I.J.J. and Blue Note Toshiba reissues in the 90s would have not been there on the market. Yeah, I just respect Mr. Hagiwara and all the staff members of Toyo Kasei. Such a great company. Yes. So I just wanted to share that story with you guys. Yeah. I hope you like it. And one day maybe I might visit Toyo Kasei just to thank them. Yeah. They're just great. And they keep they keep maintaining the high quality, because if you look at their website, what they're doing, you know, with the quality control, you're just blown away, you know, how they, you know, focus on the quality. Yeah, they're just professionals, experts of the experts. Yeah. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next topic next time. Bye bye.